Taurus, I have shuffled the cards. They're here on the table here on my tarot mat, and I have already meditated on your personal message, and I feel there's going to be a big shift for some of you. Some of you have perhaps been experiencing some storms of some dark passages and some difficulty, but I'm here to tell you that they're actually shifting, and it's ending. The difficulty that you've had for some time is now changing. I know that we're also shifting node signs as well, so it's been through in Taurus North Node. So moving into Aries, I feel like in some way any of the lessons, any of the soul lessons that you could be learning has now coming to an end. Okay, and there's definitely some new beginnings. So your overall message, actually in exact words, is the storm is passing, endings and new beginnings. And this is for all Taurus placements, whoever wants to watch the Taurus, but particularly the nodes as well, because I'm very into the nodes, and I feel that a lot of the messages for the soul guidance readings pertain to the people with a node positioning of the sign. Now let's have a look and see. Now you got two cards that came up in the starting position, which is also what the energy that you're coming into, sort of into this time. So you've got regenerator, so this is absolutely wonderful. There you are. So this is actually, you know, somebody who's learned, who's emotionally now kind of has become more savvy, who's become aware of what brings them beauty, what brings them laughter, what kind of things they want to have grow in their lives, and what you need to do to regenerate yourself as well, to be able to make your life feel whole and wholesome. All right, some of you, it could be maybe you've been traveling, or maybe you are going to be traveling, or got plans to travel as well. And I feel like you're also able to actually really shift your emotions and let things flow. So in some way, some of you have really grown, where perhaps what used to bother you now, you can just let it flow, as well as part of your North Node growth. There's definitely been some growth for you Taurians generally. And I feel that in some way, this is a gift now that you have, and you're able to almost come to a place of cleansing and releasing, I feel. And in that release, you're actually really going to be able to invite the sense of gaiety and a sense of, looseness, you know, something much lighter, I feel, in some way. And let's have a look. Okay, right. And you've also got the Man of Cups. So these two are both from the same, this is the cup in the Voyager Tarot, which is I'm using. I'm going to move my fingers there. So you can see, okay, this is the younger version. This will normally be the Page, and this is the Man. So again, this has definitely been an evolution, or not evolution, you've evolved. That's the word I'm thinking. So you've kind of grown up. Okay, Taurus, there's been some growing up that you've had to do, you've become, and you've definitely come to this position here as well. And because of the energy of your growth, I feel, all in all, there is an energy of maturity now, that you can actually really honor your emotional life as well, and being very clear about this. Okay, you're able to ride the wave, the tides of life a lot easier again. You're able to also be able to move through life in a much more powerful and dynamic way as well. Okay, so these are the two cards here on this camera. You're very similar really, but one's got much more of the kind of like the lived. So you've been living this as well, coming to this position. I'm very excited to see, you know, because here we've got these endings and now new beginnings. So in some way, this really confirms that you have been generating. You've got to the depth of your soul, you know, and of course work is always, we'll always be working on ourselves. But I feel like in some way, you're really in a position now to let go. And whatever is still there for you is just going to be released. You know, you're able to let go of any, perhaps any interactions you would have people that's not satisfying you, or if somebody's behaving in a way that's really kind of like unwarranted, you know, you can look at it and thinking, you know, well, this is really not about me, but this is about them. Obviously, if they're behaving in that way, I haven't done anything for them, you know, and you can maybe have even compassion, because obviously when people are mean and just act unkindly, there's something going on with them rather than it actually being about you. And you're able to see this. You know, I feel like you've done your work. You've gone and, you know, you've gone I keep on saying going round and round. Maybe some of you are actually maybe churning this in your mind, but whatever it is, you can actually really let it go. Now, if there's any concerns about it, all you need to do is just release any thoughts and any concerns that maybe you're still holding on to, and just recognize that actually this has nothing to do with me, and this has got to do with anybody else. But here I just want to be mindful that be absolutely clear in yourself when it's yours and when it's not yours. Sometimes it's very easy just to be egotistical and just assume that it's somebody else's issue, but deep down actually, and I feel with these cards and the new beginnings and the message that I got, I feel that somehow you have really grown, and now you're able to cultivate on your terms your life and in the way that you want to see things flourish. So let's have a look at you see the second card here is the Ace of Cups. I mean, talk about things flourishing and opening up. I mean, the Ace of Cups is the emotional happiness card, the one that comes to you from a place of a centered place, and you can also give life from when your emotional cup is full. So really, Taurians, I'll be very surprised if you're not really experiencing this, and this is something you really need to go for and move towards, and allow, there's all these different flowers here, and allow your individuality to be seen. You don't have to be a cloned version of anybody or anything. This is about you saying, this is who I am. This is what I need to make myself really feel ecstatic or happy and live my bliss. And this is what I'm going to do. And this is what I am and who I am now. Okay, we've also got this butterfly here as well, as you can see. So you've really been doing the work, Taurians. And this is absolutely brilliant. So let's look at what the outcome is here. So this is the Master Sage of the Worlds as well. So here, with your new sense of self, you see this is a new beginning. You've mastered something in yourself as well. Again, this just really confirms everything. And I think you've got more clarity in how you want to earn your money, how you want to show up in the world. Okay, you can see the coins there as well. Let me have a look. And you're able to also be really clear on how you want to craft your life. Okay, this is about somebody who's coming to their own, be able to release anything that doesn't really fit them anymore. You're clear about you are the central core of your life. Okay, there's a wheel there as well. Okay, so the wheel is turning, but more importantly for me, this wheel is about, if you see the central point on the card, there's this you and all the other spokes of people, your elements in your life, and this is about you becoming mastering what is important for you, and being really clear, because without that clarity you're not going to be able to move forward. And this is telling me, because in the position that it's come in the message that I got, that you are actually now much clearer and able to dismantle any old forms that no longer really speak to you. I also feel with this is that you're coming to your own in terms of your work as well. You've earned your, sorry about that sort of sound of the siren in the background. You've earned your crown, if you like, your wisdom. Okay, you've matured a lot here, and you also have something to offer the world that is very individual to you. So and it can be a monetary gain as well. And if some of you have got a hobby or something that you really like, you may be now looking at maybe how you can expand on that as well. Okay, I think you've really mastered a sense of creativity, a sense of truth in you, and you're always being guided as well, actually, Taurus here. You are being shown where to go, what needs to be seen, and what cup of your interior needs to be filled. So I feel also now with you, that there's no longer any need for you to sort of have things in your being and in your heart that really doesn't allow you to sort of feel this sense of joy and the Ace of Cups. Okay, and use this as your yardstick or your point of aim, if you like. Is this going to bring me joy? Is this place going to bring me joy? Is this item going to bring me joy? Okay, and then keep on doing this, making the changes. I think you've really kind of woken up now to where your limitations has been, and where you've come from. Okay, now also at the bottom of the deck here I've got the card of strength. So really, again, you've really done what you've needed to do. You've had to maybe be strong over a period of course of the last year and a half, or a duration, and now you really kind of earned your crown or your title. Now let's have a look at what the multi-dimensional oracle deck has for you. Okay, it says here 1, 2, 3, so these numbers are quite significant. Okay, so when you get a number card like these, do look out for these numbers. 1, 2, 3. It could be on your phone, it could be somewhere near where you live, or maybe, you know, on a, you know, anything that you see the numbers 1, 2 and 3. Okay, so sequence, it could be a sign as well. Also 1, 2, 3 is like the ready, set, go. So again, new beginnings. You're ready to launch yourself. You know, you're ready to own who you've become. You know, maybe also affiliate with people, collaborate with people, and where you can share your skills and your abilities as well. And now it's time not to hold yourself back, but you're really ready to go. Though also the word simplify has just sort of come out to me. And again, you know, simplifying life means you're getting really clear about what stays and what goes. So if you've got any doubts about certain friends in your life, certain things, you know, it's totally okay to calm down and be really clear about what needs to stay and what needs to go. If something doesn't have that energetic joy for you, or you know, you recognize that people drag you down, they're out. Okay, and that you just need to be brave enough to let go and have that strength, which you do, because it's come up for you to do so. All right, and also with this time for you, I think really put your intentions as you decide to move on to your new beginnings. How do I want my new beginnings to look? How do I want them to feel? And put your intention out there. But Taurians, you're for certain ready to go and claim your life in a way that maybe you have been struggling for some time, or not felt for some time, but this is going to be an incredible sense of release, and something really magical that you're going to be experiencing. So this is really wonderful. So let's have a look at the angel cards this month, or this reading. I'm using the little tiny angel cards as a gift that the angels have for you, or a support. Let's have a look. There's two that's sticking to my hand, fingers. So, well, you know, as an addition to everything else, here's the angel of expansion, expansiveness. So this is you getting a chance to really expand your life, even maybe been able to see things from the higher vantage point. But the expansiveness also, you know, hot air balloons are fun, aren't they? You know, you go up there and, you know, and you can see the view. So this is about you also elevating yourself here to see how high can I go? How can I also elevate myself and really share my gifts, as well as taking it to a bigger height. So some of you will be definitely, you know, from all the work that you've done, now you can actually expand yourself as well. Perhaps in some relationships for you as well. See maybe where you can expand your viewpoint and be maybe more generous in heart as well. And call on the angels to help you with that, okay? Because you have got the angel of expansion as well. So if you feel in doubt, the angel of expansion is there to help you. Now, a beautiful second angel card you've got is harmony, again, which really fits very well with this. You know, the Ace of Cups is about beauty, it's about harmony. Okay, so anything that doesn't give you harmony, make that your mantra. You know, is this harmonious? Do I feel good? You know, does this place where I live, you know, is my environment giving me the sense of harmony and peace and joy? Okay, you can't have harmony or joy without harmony and all that kind of stuff. But harmonious, being in harmony is when things are all kind of blend in synergy together as well. So here we have another beautiful card to support where you're going. This is a wonderful reading, Taurus. I'm going to leave the readings here, and I'm going to pull a chakra pebble for you, and you've got the root chakra. So the root chakra to me is also about doing the grounding work as well, and I think you really have here. And to keep you grounded with all these big changes coming, okay, because of course when big changes happen, we can feel quite ungrounded. We can suddenly feel, oh my God, and feel very unsettled. The root chakra is very much about security, stability, strength. All right, so grounding yourself through the root chakra as well, through your legs and into, imagine these sort of roots growing through your feet into the earth, as well will definitely support you at this time of any possible changes you could be experiencing. And also it helps to give you strength, because without a sure-footedness in our life, without being grounded through our feet and paying attention to that, we can also really kind of get toppled over by any external circumstances. So this, for me, for you, Taurus, is a really big, great one for you to continue thinking of and supporting yourself with. So imagine the color red as this color for your grounding, and also maybe any sounds, which could be ooh, the sound of rude, ooh, will help you. You can do a few toning sounds of that, or just check out a YouTube video with some root chakra sounds or frequencies, and that will also, anytime you feel imbalanced, okay, because also the root chakra is a lot more than, you know, the grounding's to do with about our family, our community is the root chakra as well, and it's also to do with a sense of balance, you know, very much, you know, again through the legs, but it's a very balancing chakra more than the others. So again, pay attention to that, practice the root chakra, and I feel that you are definitely ready to, you know, set yourself free and ready to go forward in the new possibilities that life is bringing you. So Taurus, I'm going to leave it here. Thanks for watching, thanks for listening, and do like, share and subscribe, and also do comment if any of this has resonated for you, and I really truly hope it has, because it's great. And if not, know that this could be coming for you. Obviously it's not going to be resonating with everybody, but if you're watching this, I really hope you've got something to take away with you. Lots of love. Until the next video, I will catch you then. Bye for now. Bye.